You don't take radios, you don't take dishwashers.
Oh, you're the radio guy. I remember you. Brought that radio in last time.
Yeah, you wouldn't take it.
Please don't get me banned from the garbage page, please.
Hey,
It's my
Chip,
favorite
don't
place
worry.
in the
You're
world.
fine here. You're welcome as long as you want to come in. You just can't bring a big old dishwasher and expect us to take it like numbnuts over here. Yep.
That's not how my name is pronounced.
I'm sorry, Mr. Numenhaus.
Thank you.
Welcome to The Town Show, a show where every week Mark and Ryan continue to build our fictional town. With the aid of a special guest, we'll meet the townsfolk, erect landmarks, and build lore.
Wow, great job.
I stick the landing?
Oh, yet again.
Okay, so next time it's you. You just do it next time, because you don't want to do it now, right?
No, you've already done it perfectly. I don't
Okay.
see why we would be gilding the lily.
Before I introduce our beautiful special guest, we also have Chris in the house. Now, is your camera actually working this time?
It is working until it doesn't work, and then I won't use my angle if it's not working.
Producer Chris Kelly,
I just want to add to the lore of the show.
Yeah.
This is a new rule. If you stick the landing, you're the only person introducing the show
Yeah.
that week.
Great.
Yeah.
It gets kicked to the next person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? So it is next week. It's you.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a great rule.
Yeah, that's a new rule.
New rule.
I love that rule.
Okay,
And maybe
great.
one day you can do it, Chris.
Exactly.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
you both
everybody.
have to fail. You both have to fail.
We'll have to fail. Yeah. Then you
And
go.
the guest.
Easy money.
That voice you just heard and that person you're looking at right now is
Or
none
both.
other than Paul Anthony, actor, host, creator. What else are you?
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah,
about sums it up.
friend of
Thanks.
Dad?
Thanks, guys.
dad, father.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. So how are you, Paul?
Oh, man, I'm so good. I'm so happy to be here. I've been listening to this show nonstop.
You're a big fan, eh?
Yeah, we have a listener. You told me a very funny story about you and your daughter listening.
Yeah, so we listen on the way to school because it's usually not that dirty, except when Kevin Lee's on. And she's like, and she knows everyone who's on it, so she's like, why aren't you on the show? I'm like, well, I'm sure I will be at some point. And then when you had the episode where you had no guests, we're driving to school and she's just silent, and then she's like, so they'd rather have no guests than you. So shout out to
Burn.
Zyla.
Cutting.
Burn.
Zyla.
Yeah, Zyla's
We got to get Zyla on the show with that comedy.
Yeah, when we actually talked about that, getting Zyla on.
Be a great get.
Yeah,
Great
maybe
guest.
a
Great get.
Great get.
We'll see. Maybe season 2.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll see.
If we get a season 2.
Yeah, we don't really do seasons. We're kind of an
Who's
always-on type
greenlighting
thing.
the season?
I thought we were in season 5 already. Every show is a season.
Yeah, every episode has chapters, and those are episodes. Okay, that didn't make sense. Okay, Paul. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're from Winnipeg.
Yes.
Were you born in Winnipeg? Let's hear a little bit about your.
Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Yeah, Winnipeg, Manitoba. Place I've been many times.
Yeah, we've actually met in Winnipeg. That's where we first met.
Is that where we met?
Yeah, at the Fringe.
Were you working with Crumbs at the time?
We were working with Higher Than Ground, which became Crumbs when I left.
Yeah, that's an improv
Yeah.
group
I
back
see.
in the day.
I
Those
see.
of you
Never heard of it.
You've heard of it.
I have. It's plain dumb.
So yeah, we met during when I was there during the Fringe. Yeah. Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Did you
And
guys like each other right away?
I'm sure. I
I hope
mean,
the answer is no.
yeah. No, I was
Actually,
skeptical.
funny story, right? We were rivals.
No, I thought you were hilarious, and your show is awesome.
Oh, thanks,
loved
Paul. That's so cool.
Tell us about Winnipeg. If maybe I imagine I'm an alien coming down, and I'm like, tell me about Winnipeg.
It is a weird place.
Mm-hmm.
One summer, it was rumored that there was all these like tunnels underneath like downtown, like the Exchange District, like where the Fringe was.
Yeah.
That like was used to like running booze between like places. I think like when the no booze was allowed, the prohibition. or
Prohibition,
whatever.
yeah.
But there are tunnels underground. There's like big underground hallways.
No, actually,
There
yeah,
actually
like
is.
the underground.
Yeah.
Like,
There's like malls and stuff.
Moose
underground.
Jaw's got a big tunnel, like Al Capone's tunnels, I think.
and,
Anyways,
like,
that's
a thousand
Saskatchewan, yeah.
sharpened elbows in the underground. The weaker dance. People think that that's just we actually have a place called the underground, and
Yeah.
it goes because it's too cold to walk. So
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
tunnels underneath That's what that's about.
Yeah,
It's a town of tunnels.
Yeah.
But beyond those tunnels, there's secret tunnels.
There were secret tunnels,
see.
and one summer we spent like the whole summer chipping away because we got through one layer, and then we were in this tunnel, and then we brought just like chisels and hammers and whatever we could take from our dad's sheds, and we just spent the whole summer like chipping away to get through. We thought it led to the Royal Albert Arms Hotel, which was like the punk bar.
Yeah.
So we spent.
We
we
get
just
in
wanted
and
to
drink.
Yeah, we like, totally. We're like, we don't have to pay cover.
I mean, I know they're 10, but they're in.
And it should be noted that the cover at the Albert at that time was between $0 and $5.
Right.
Like I paid $5 to see Propaganda open for Green Day. You know, $5. Like,
Yeah. $5 of your $100 bucks.
But we were just like the whole summer.
Wow, you lived Goonies. You were Goonies.
Yeah.
What's tell me, where were you to start the hammer? Were you in a one of the known tunnels? That's
hell's
Chris
going
opening
on
a,
over there?
opening a bubbly.
That's why we put a camera on you. Stop stuff like that
You
from
can't
happening.
open
Sorry,
a
guys.
can during the show.
Just did.
Trying to do it softly.
Bubbly, not a sponsor, but maybe one day. Bubbly.
That'd be great if they were.
Yeah, how'd you find the tunnel?
It was in a parking lot. We parked somewhere, and then someone was like, "Hey, that looks like a tunnel." Then we squeezed through.
Wow.
And we just kept walking, and then there was a bunch of brick. So that's when we came back with all the stuff to like
Hammer
chip
through.
That's
Wow, secret tunnels.
Yeah. Did
Imagine.
you was that kind of the kind of childhood you have, where you're always kind of up to a little bit of mischief? You
Yeah.
strike me as a mischief kid.
Yeah, and as a skater, like in the winter, you'd have to
Sick.
find places to go. So
Yeah,
there
yeah.
were all sorts of tunnels everywhere, and you could skate underground.
Oh, that's cool.
Like Shredder's lair.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, totally. You're like, did you ever meet Shredder?
Was there a
No.
shredder?
I haven't met him. No.
Sort of a martial arts leader of a clan of guys called the Foot Clan.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, anyways.
So what did you grow up basically in one house, or were you did you move around at all?
Mostly in the same place. My dad like built the house that we spent most of our time in, like when I was like 4 or 5. So there's pictures of me like hammering.
He built it
Yeah,
with like a crew of people, or like himself?
yeah,
and
but
you?
he did it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Both of your
Amazing.
stories so far have involved hammering.
yeah.
Hammering through the tunnels, hammering in the house. Seems like a big hammer place.
Yeah.
Salt of the earth. Everyone's got a hammer in their pocket.
Winnipeg, a hammer in every hand. Friendly Manitoba. I once got a ticket when we were there touring a long time ago. We toured the first year we toured was in a Winnebago, and we parked
Winnipeg
illegally.
Bago, we call them.
What do you call them?
A Winnipeg Bago?
Winnipeg Bago.
Yeah.
And we had parked it, I guess, illegally. And the next day, we parked overnight. There was a ticket, but it wasn't a ticket. It was just a note from the city that said "Friendly Manitoba." It's like, there's a warning. Please don't do this. Very sweet.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
two Americans were like, losers.
So that's I like Winnipeg.
Prairie Town.
Prairie Town, yeah.
Prairie City.
Yeah. Absolutely no hills except for Garbage Hill.
Yeah, driving through Manitoba, you can like drive straight for so long.
Garbage Hill's a destination?
Well, it's become a destination. It was a garbage place.
Dump?
Where a dump.
Garbage place. We need a garbage place in the town.
garbage
That's
depot,
good.
a
It needs to be
garbage
called
kiosk.
garbage place. They refuse to call it a dump in
Yeah.
our town.
It was a dump, and then they covered it over with grass, and it became like a park.
Oh,
A hill. Oh,
yeah, and it was the only place you could like climb up and like look out on the city.
you can
Garbage
see
Hill.
you have such a vantage point from it. You
Yeah.
can see the whole city.
It's amazing. We had like
Cool.
concerts there and stuff. Like I hosted once it was like a small town local Lollapalooza there,
Nice.
and you just come to Garbage Hill and yeah. Years later, I think it was I read this in 2018 that some local artist put up like kind of like the Hollywood sign, made like a Garbage
Hill
Hill.
sign. Oh,
amazing.
beautiful.
And the city like took it down right away, and then everyone was like, "No," kind of
No.
like Dude Chilling
Chilling?
Park,
Yeah.
where they all just like, we gotta have the. And so apparently, I haven't seen it, but apparently there's a big Garbage Hill like Hollywood sign, now,
sign?
which is hilarious on a garbage dump. You
That's
know?
Yeah.
beautiful. And
It's
if we have
pretty-
any townies out there who are Winnipeggers?
Winnipeg. Yeah,
Winnipeggers, send us a picture of the Garbage Hill sign.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, we'll post it on our
Instagram?
Instagram. We have an Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah, we do.
Instagram,
We
yeah,
have an
for
Instagram.
sure.
We should talk about that more.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram.
The Town Show.
At the Town Show on Instagram. Anything else? Do we have any other social media?
We have
our email address.
Yeah, our email.
Yes, which is the Town Show at Kelly.
Oh, we have YouTube.
Oh, and YouTube.
That's where this is streaming right now.
Us, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if you're there, subscribe.
Yeah. Okay, great.
As well.
Some housekeeping out of the way there.
Beautiful.
Can you tell me about the neighborhood you grew up in?
Mm-hmm. Garbage Hill.
Was it like lines of houses, or were you?
Saint Vital. I lived on Louis Riel Street. We're right by Saint Vital Mall, which was like a big place for my youth.
Was it like a classic indoor mall?
Classic, the Bay and Eaton's and Zellers.
Nice.
And we'd go there to skateboard too.
Yeah.
In the mall?
Oh yeah. I mean, that's
badass.
If you want it, we'd do it at the end because you would get kicked out. But,
yeah,
sure.
But
can you still ollie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, last time I got on a skateboard.
Which was when?
I'm scared of skateboards.
I know they're scary.
Because I'll try to just skateboard.
Yeah, because I used to skateboard.
Like,
I wasn't ever good at skateboarding, but I skateboarded.
Yeah.
You know, like I would use it as a way to go places.
Yeah.
You know, and then like do little like jumps off the curbs and stuff.
Yeah.
But I was never great. But I can't believe that. Like I'm scared of them now.
So fun.
Yeah, they're great. So safe as hell, you say?
Yeah, safe as hell. Saint Vital.
Saint Vital.
Did you think he said safe as hell?
That's why I brought it up.
Safe as hell mall.
I was like, it seemed like kind of like there might have been something around that. Like it was just
safe as hell.
Yeah, safe as hell. Okay.
My
Safe as hell elementary school.
Just for the confused,
Yeah.
the name is Saint Vital.
Saint Vital.
Saint Vital.
Yeah.
Is the neighborhood.
That's very helpful.
and
Saint
our
Vital,
house.
Saint Vital.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
We got merch coming out.
Mhm.
Our house backed onto the school that I went to, Darwin School.
Which is very dangerous.
It was very dangerous.
Well, Darwin, survival of the fittest.
Yeah,
that's
exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, it backed onto the school, so I could cut across the neighbor's lawn, a backyard, and then get to the empty lot, the vacant lot. My dad dug a hole underneath.
See, tunnels again.
It's tunnels and hammers.
Really, yeah.
Wow. Sorry, your dad.
I really haven't put this all together. Dug a hole so that we could just go underneath the fence.
Yeah.
And then when the bell rang, basically is when I left to go to school. And so
Right. Yeah. You
run,
could just
da,
get
da, da.
there.
And
Oh my God.
sorry, this is another. You're going underneath the fence.
His dad literally.
Yeah.
He said a hole, but it's a tunnel.
It's a
Tunnel.
tunnel.
He tunneled underneath the fence.
It's a tunnel.
Yeah. Like a dog. It's like a dog tunnel. So cute.
That's
and you would
great.
the bell would ring and you just get there in time,
Yeah.
basically.
No fence will stop you.
Yeah. Was that your elementary school? You said?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what was it like growing up so close to a school?
Yeah, that was great to just,
Would you go
sleep
home for
in.
lunch?
Yeah.
I went home for lunch too.
I
I was
thought
really
so, yeah.
close. I was like a block away from my elementary
There's
school.
no way I would have been allowed to go
It was
home for lunch.
great.
It was
There's
awesome.
no way
yeah.
they would have let any of the kids leave the property for
Yeah,
lunch.
it was just
when I
a different. I don't know.
I could
Yeah.
go at recess if I wanted.
I didn't even check in with anyone.
You
I was
just
just
walk
like, yeah, lunch shift.
You just have your little sandwich at home.
Bye.
Yeah. Siblings?
Brother and sister.
And are you the youngest?
I'm in the middle,
You're the
but they call me the youngest.
You're like natural youngest. Like you.
There's this time I was in a movie where I was playing an 18-year-old when I was 28,
Right.
and I started
Good for you.
introducing my my younger sister as my older sister as a joke. And
Right.
it just kind of stuck.
Stuck.
Yeah, that works. Now in your neighborhood,
Safe as hell.
was there, which was safe as hell? I'm never going to live this down. I thought you said safe as hell.
I'm not. It's very cute.
Was there any, and I mean this in both terms, was there local celebrities that are from Winnipeg that are now famous, or was there any like the local weirdo, or like the person that everybody just kind of knew who was?
Eccentric.
The eccentric.
Character.
Yeah.
And one of my favorites was this guy named Laurie Mustard.
Oh yes.
Who?
Mr. Mustard.
Yeah, he hosted a kids variety show Sunday morning on CBC, but it was only for Winnipeg. It was like
Right.
very local.
Winnipeg
centric.
only.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think they might have played it in like Saskatchewan too, but it was all about like, he would go to like the boat/car show at the convention center.
Right.
And then they go back to the studio and they'd play like 2 minutes of like one of the old Batman, like live action, like things from the 60s or whatever. And then they'd go to like a elementary school in North Kildonan for like jump Heart for Health or whatever. And kids would tell jokes into the camera.
Oh, wow.
And then like they'd go back to the studio and they play like a Corey Hart music video. Like that was
strange vibe.
They'd play clips of Batman?
Yeah.
That can't have been like legal.
I know. So you'd watch an episode like over the course of 2 months.
Yeah.
But it was like the only place like as a Winnipegger you could have a chance to get on TV. So I was determined.
Right.
Oh man, of course.
I mean, this guy
because you have TV in your blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
you're like a TV host.
Yeah.
Like this guy seems like he might have been like a reason that you.
Oh,
was he a role model?
Completely, which I didn't realize till I was walking here. I was like, because it was so local.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to get on it. And I was realizing too that every goal that I've had in my life, I've actually achieved. But the weird thing is I've just had comically small goals.
I know what you mean.
Well, that's maybe a philosophy to live by.
Yeah.
Though,
I was, because I always said, growing up, I was like, I just want to be able to earn a living and like live my life doing comedy / what I like to do. And that's for sure been true.
Yeah.
I'm like, why didn't I say
be
a millionaire?
A little bit more. Like, come on.
That would have been a little bit more helpful. Yeah. For those who don't know, locally, Paul does a show called Talent Time that Ryan co-hosts.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is hyper local. You get people from around the town and they do their little talents, and you do. It's a legendary show.
It's
also
a
airs on
variety
TV.
show.
Yeah.
It's on TV, cable access vibe at its heart.
Yeah.
In the best
Switchback
possible way.
vibe at its heart.
Yeah. But this Mustard Man.
Tell me more about Laurie Mustard.
What's his deal? What was his vibe like?
Because you'd see him around town.
Yeah. And then he went on to like do like commercials for like the local like car dealerships and stuff.
I'm so sorry.
But no, he looked like a shoe salesman or like a captain of his bowling league kind of thing.
Nice.
But he was like doing the cool kids show. So like the aesthetic was very, it was just old guys doing like a show for kids. He always wore sunglasses, made fun of the cameramen.
Yeah,
cool.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, just like, it really is. I think it's Pee-wee's Playhouse, early Letterman, Switchback, and any like public access show, I think is what made me.
Amazing.
Right.
Those are amazing inspirations.
And what's Switchback?
So that was his show.
Oh, that was his show. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And like, at that age, it was just, the only way to get on television in Winnipeg is either like, witness a car crash and be like there when the TV crews show up.
I
which
saw
I
everything.
tried to do as well.
Just always around.
But getting on that show was big.
Yeah.
And did you?
Yes. But they had contests all the time. So you call in. So I won 2 contests.
Oh, great.
But I would always try to do jokes with them and stuff.
Yeah.
Have yet to find the VHS, but I know they're out there somewhere in my archives.
Okay, gotta find Paul Anthony on Switchback. Circa what year?
1961.
Timeless.
Right?
89 or something.
Yeah. And were you you mentioned the mall and that you're right next to the school. Was there any like any little stores you would frequent all the time?
Oh, the San Francisco novelty shop.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, fundies. It's like two-sided underwear, like where 2 people wear the underwear, so your nasty bits are smashed together.
Oh yeah.
And then cards where they have like 90-year-old grandmas going like, "Your birthday is bonkers," and their boobs are out or whatever.
Yeah,
that's like we had Fool's Paradise, which was that. It also had like the frozen spaghetti. Like it had like stuff that was like pranks, and then that stuff that you're talking about. I know those are.
That was everything to me. That store.
Yeah, I was never like had the money to buy anything from those places because they were always like really, I don't know, just weirdly expensive. But I loved.
Well, and you couldn't justify any of it, right?
Yeah.
Like nothing. It's
I
like
would spend all of my money there. So I don't know.
There's nothing essential in the store.
You get fundies?
No. I had a 12-pack of fundies. No, but like
fundies are essential.
Plastic like barf,
plastic barf.
The little fly in a ice cube.
Yeah.
I had all of the gags.
Yeah.
The the gum that snaps on you.
A gag or a novelty store would be fun. We've done like comic
We've
book.
done similar stuff, but we haven't
But
had
I
this
just
type
maybe
of,
just a scene where it's just listing off the top of our heads all the gags that you see.
Yeah.
You know.
And I also want to make a note. I'm sure Chris has already. I want to make a note of the because we've had local shows, but we haven't had a kid show kind of deal.
Oh yeah,
and tunnels.
Yeah,
there has to be tunnels underneath our town.
We're gonna.
There has to be.
Can the host of the local show be called Schmal Schmanthony, please?
Yes.
Because again, I have very small goals.
Yeah.
Nice.
If I can host a local show that's fictitious on a podcast, on what episode?
Yeah, perfect.
That's all I want in life.
Schmal.
Schmanthony.
Schmal. Schmal, get back here.
Schmanthony?
You're on, Schmal.
Yeah, Schmal Schmanthony. What else about your house growing up? Do you have any other memories about living in your neighborhood or house before we start doing improv?
Anything?
I just have to interject here because I'd be doing it off camera anyway. But I make a big deal about being from the Maritimes. Mm-hmm. But I lived in Winnipeg for 8 years, from 0 to 8 years old.
What?
Winnipegger.
You're from Winnipeg?
What area?
River Heights.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know you were born in Winnipeg.
I was born in New Brunswick, and then we very quickly moved to Winnipeg. And my dad as quickly got out of there
with a tunnel through a tunnel.
Yeah, we tunneled. I mean, we heard about the system of how to get to Winnipeg.
Raised in the tunnels.
But my dad named the Exchange District.
No way.
Yeah,
and that's where the tunnels were. Where I was chipping away.
I'm sure he actually
dad
knows.
That's where Mark and I met.
That's where we met. Oh my gosh!
How do you get to name it?
Contest on a
Switchback.
It's a business improvement area, right? So it was just a collection of these historic buildings.
Yes.
And then it was an initiative by the core area initiative group to brand it and call it something so they could preserve all the old buildings down there.
Core Area Initiative Group, the KEG.
And because it was a trading area, is that where it came from?
Right.
The exchange?
Sorry, yes,
area?
because of the wheat pool, the wheat exchange, and
that's really I've learned something about
this is the most educational the show's ever been. Both of you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Thank you. I think we're done.
Well lived, well researched.
I gotta ask you about this. Do you remember this magician?
Winnipeg only.
This magician that was on TV as well.
Okay.
I feel like he probably was on this Switchback thing.
Doug Henning?
No.
Okay.
No, not that famous.
But I think he was from Winnipeg.
He was, yeah. But he was like a lower level magician, older guy, kind of white hair. I'd see him on TV, and then I had the fortune of having him play my 8th birthday or something like that, or 7th birthday, and it was like, whoa, TV.
Wow. Do you remember his name, or is that what you're searching
I can't.
for?
This is what I'm searching for. Okay.
Listeners?
Just Google Winnipeg magician, my birthday 7. Come up. If only it'll happen. Okay, I think we should get into the town.
Yeah.
Paul, do you have anything you want to pitch for our little town that we could put in? You thought about anything? Or
Those are kind of the things I thought of. Yeah. Definitely a mall was a big part of my growing up too.
Yeah. We've had strip malls, but we haven't actually ventured into a
We haven't
mall.
had a mall.
These days, malls aren't that interesting.
Yeah, but they can be in our town.
I guess so, yeah.
In our magical town.
Yeah, they could be tragic too, desolate, abandoned.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do an abandoned mall that has a tunnel in it.
Yeah, a tunnel.
That's very now.
That's a great idea. I also want to do a garbage mound or garbage
hill.
Mound.
But what did we call the garbage dump? Garbage pile? That's what they call it.
Garbage place.
Garbage place.
Garbage place.
That's what it's called.
Place for garbage.
Oh, already in the town. It could become Garbage Hill at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Do you want to start by hosting a kid show?
Okay.
And why don't we start this? So this is a local access kid show. I'll let you name it while you're hosting it. Unless you want me to name it right now.
Let's start backstage. It was Schmal Schmanthony, right?
Yeah, Schmal Schmanthony, yes.
Okay.
So
And what's happening at the kids show? Like, what's the?
So it's a show aimed at 5 to 10-year-olds after school, and it's local access. You can maybe throw to a cartoon. Maybe it's like one of those shows that's like in between other programs. And we're backstage. We're gonna go live in moments.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Okay. And you can stop it. We can stop and talk about it. You know what I mean?
Always. If you hate what's happening, we have a code word, and it's just like
the code word is let's stop. Let's stop.
Can we stop? Can I go home?
Let's stop. Okay. So we're backstage. Schmal. Schmal.
Hey,
there
boss.
you are. Oh, okay. We got a hot show for you today.
It's your 2-minute call.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
2 minutes. So I want to get a rundown of what we're going to do today. First of all, we've got the marathon. The marathon's happening today, the half marathon. So we're going to start with a little segment on that. Then we've got a birthday, a young man who's skipped 10 grades.
Oh.
So he's a little boy who's in university, I think.
Nice.
And he's here. He's going to be on the show with you.
His name is Cameron Crowe.
Whoa. Very cool.
Cameron Crowe.
Just his name.
Okay. And then to round it all out, we're going to have, of course, the dance party.
Yes, I can't wait for that. I've been warming up all day.
Okay, Schmal, well, you got this. Everyone loves you, baby.
Run in 1 minute.
Oh, boy.
And I will be co-hosting with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I
Oh, yeah.
will be,
Huge news. Yeah. New co-host.
Yeah. I'm just going to be shadowing you a bit and co-hosting and then eventually hosting.
No problem.
We'll see.
Oh, no.
We'll see.
Okay.
Okay, and we're going in.
So you are also, you're also like running?
It's a small operation.
So I didn't get the memo, and I think I outrank you.
You do.
Yeah. Okay. God, this TV station is going to heck in a handbasket.
Yes, but it is safe as hell. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, welcome to Schmal Anthony's Schmallant Slime, where tonight we're going to run along with some marathon runners and see if we can trip them.
That's great, Schmal. Also, we have some hard-hitting news segments today. We'll get to that soon. But first, a happy birthday to a young man named Cameron Crowe.
Hey, Cameron.
Hello.
Happy birthday.
Thank you for my festivities.
How old are you today?
I am 10. I am 10.
We're
I'm in
honored that
university.
you wanted to have your birthday here on Schmal Anthony's
I
Schmallant
don't have
Slime.
much time. I'm writing a thesis that could save the world.
Interesting. What's the thesis of your thesis?
Plastic straws.
Good or
Plastic
bad?
straws are bad.
Okay. Let's throw to a cartoon.
I have to go.
Okay, and we're out. That was great.
What the heck's going on? What do you mean there's going to be hard-hitting news? This is a kid
I'm changing the show a bit.
You're changing the show?
So we have some hard-hitting news.
What's going on with this TV station?
Okay, let's stop. Oh no, I've lost my notes. Okay. Do we like that? Do you want to try that again?
I like a lot going on with Schmal Anthony.
Okay.
I mean, there's a power thing
There's a
going
little bit
on.
of a power. Yeah, for sure. Let's cut to let's figure some tunnels into this town.
Okay, nice tunnels.
Yeah, you're saying maybe that they're under a mall?
We could be urban explorers, a group of 3 urban explorers, much like
Yeah.
Paul was doing that
Yeah.
summer, chipping away at a tunnel, not knowing what we're going to find.
Okay.
There is something about like what was so cool, I think, about Winnipeg having those tunnels is because it was just so freezing.
Yes. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
like
so it's
you kind of had to have like at our front door we had a jar of Vaseline for those days when you had to like put it on your exposed skin around your eyes and then put on the ski mask, so you could walk places.
Wow.
Didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I mean,
March
maybe-
from the desert.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. You put Vaseline on your lips
Yeah.
so they don't get too dry.
Not every day in the winter, but you definitely have weeks where you had to cover exposed skin to go outside. Yeah.
Wow.
And so, yeah, having those tunnels it was more than just
Exploring.
yeah, but we loved it.
Yeah.
And it was always great tile for skating on. So
So cool.
Okay, so we're in an abandoned mall, right?
Okay.
We-
Sure,
and we-
I'm
and
up
we-
for
and we-
anything.
And we find a tunnel, and we're
Great.
gonna start going in.
Great.
Okay, here we go. We're whoever we want to be.
Oh, yeah. This is a bad idea, Squigs.
No, it's not.
yeah, this is so cool, man.
There's always some danger of exploring.
Squigs.
There's also...
Are you Alan Rickman?
No, I'm Squigs. Now, let's go and find the tunnel. Oh, here it is right here.
Squigs.
Yes.
It's always your idea. You want to explore abandoned buildings and tunnels. And
Think of the treasure we might find. And if we don't find treasure, the real treasure is the adventure we find. That's treasure.
Sorry, can I stop? What's the age difference
Why are we
between
hanging
these
out with this
people?
I mean, like, I'm playing what sounds like a teenager, like
Yeah.
a goonie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I'm a teen too.
No,
No, I think you're kind of like a Doc Brown type,
Okay,
elder.
I'm an older guy.
figure, yeah.
There is
But it's
something
not creepy.
cool. No. There's something cool about like an old guy in town who like tells the oral history of things, but actually gets it all wrong.
Yeah.
And not on purpose, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Totally.
my dad tells these stories,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'll look to my mom and she'll be like, No. And it's just like, it's someone,
Yeah.
he heard it somewhere, he misheard it somewhere, and now it's just like,
Okay, that's gonna be my guy.
Okay.
Okay.
but you're 100 or something?
I'm like, I'm just an older guy. I'm 100.
Squigs, we gotta get you back to the home.
No, it's my.
We keep breaking you out like Murdoch in
my
the
outing.
A-Team.
You know, we're in an abandoned mall right
Yeah,
now.
are you even able to crawl through this hole?
Absolutely, with a little help from you.
Yeah, he's just really slowing us down.
Did you know that this mall used to have
God.
6 different gadzooks in it? Do you remember gadzooks?
That's impossible,
It'll never
Squigs. You can't
happen.
have 6 of the same anything in a
6
mall.
of the same store.
What is a Gadzook? What is? Do you remember Gadzook?
No.
Cool skateboarding clothes.
It was never cool, and it's
Yeah.
not skateboarding clothes.
And it's called gadzooks.
Okay, well, look, we gotta keep it down because there could be a security guard in here.
Can we leave this guy here?
Yeah, well,
And
Squigs, we
6,
leave him
also
here.
6 orange Juliuses. Did you guys have orange Juliuses?
Yes.
Yes, and
Yes.
that maybe could be true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, look, the tunnel's just ahead of us. Now you
Get off
you brought
me.
your torch, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, flashlight. Yeah? Did you bring it?
You're
Yes.
also British.
Okay. You call them torches where I'm from, which is Winnipeg. Now,
Oh my God!
here's the
Squigs.
tunnel. Let's take our exploring minds and screw them to the sticking place.
Oh, God, just pass me a tool, please.
Here's your tool.
Oh, God, not something from this
I
century.
put Vaseline on it so it wouldn't get dry. it's an old. That's what we used to use for a hammer.
Squigs, I don't see anything that looks like a tunnel. It's just a piece of it's floor.
What kind of hammer do you want? Ball peen or claw back?
Claw.
Clawback. Here you go.
Thank you.
Ball peen for you.
Oh, gee whiz.
And I'll use a sledge, the mighty sledge.
Okay, well, sledge the floor so we can find the tunnel.
Here I go.
Oh, he's falling backwards.
Just leave him.
Pick me up. I've fallen
Let's
backwards.
leave him.
The weight of the sledge.
No one would blame us if we left him.
Yeah, I think you're right. We're gonna leave you here, Squigs.
No,
Squigs, look.
you can't leave me.
Look,
We
Squigs,
are.
We're just like we're not really living our lives. We're like always
Yeah.
going on adventures with you, and you're
Yeah.
Styles, Rando, you guys are my best friends.
Squigs, Styles, and Random.
Come on, Styles. We've been through so many things together.
Yeah, but we like that guy was saying. We would just there's
Rando.
things.
Rando.
Yeah, there's Rando. There's just things we want to experience. We want to kiss girls.
Yeah.
Oh, that's boring. I want to
may-
explore.
That's what we want to do is actually explore. Maybe there's something on the other side of this wall.
And we can't keep putting you back in the old person's home.
You
and
have to put
breaking
me
you
back.
out.
You have to break me out, then put me back.
No.
You have to now.
It takes so long.
It's all our time. We never get past this part in the tunnel. We're always going to get you, and then you forget your insure, and we have to go back for all that stuff.
I have to get my insure, which is a shake. Did I bring it this time?
No.
Oh, here's some.
Oh no, he's
Chris,
got a
will you do
drink.
the sound effect of opening a can? Okay, we can.
Styles, Rando, and Squigs?
I like being Styles. That's
an
pretty cool.
unlikely trio.
Yeah, yeah. But they, and their friendship on the rocks.
Unlike some conflict there, they might be leaving Squigs in the mall,
Well, I think
abandoning him in the abandoned mall.
we should go back to this later and see what's happened.
How
Maybe
did these guys meet?
That's a great question.
Really great question.
I mean, I think it's exciting, like breaking him out of the home. That seems fun the first time, but
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
we've been doing it for
That's
so
what I
long
think, too.
that it's just
Feel
like,
like-
for God's sake.
It's like this is season 8 of the sitcom, and it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's promised us everything. We've never found one
Never
thing.
got
He's
past a
such a
certain thing.
liability.
Yeah.
We're always getting in trouble too for breaking you
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, and then he can just be like, "Oh, I don't know."
Yeah.
Maybe he had the tools. Like we didn't really have any access to tools, but all of his tools are from the 18th century, so that's hard too. You know?
Okay, where to now? Shall we go to? Should we hit a garbage? Should we talk about the garbage place,
Yeah, absolutely.
which is the dump? No, we'll do the dump,
Oh,
which is the
gotcha.
garbage place. This is a scene about a kid and his dad going to the garbage dump. Garbage place.
Yay!
You be the dad,
Okay.
and I'll come into something else.
Okay, are you ready to go to the garbage place? Now, this is not quite a dump, not quite a garbage depot. It's just garbage place.
I love it.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
It's a local. Oh, here we go. And here's
You guys going to the garbage place?
Yeah, well, hopefully.
Yeah. So I run the garbage place.
Yeah, I know. I've seen you before.
cool.
Remember I brought that radio in.
Yeah, I meet a lot of people. You know.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, I brought my son today because I thought it was so neat how you run your operation.
Hey, what's up, champ? Do you want a garbage place helmet?
Oh my God!
Here you go.
Yeah.
And you get a garbage place little map. This shows you all the locations.
Oh, it smells like garbage.
Yeah, it does. It's a scratch and sniff. Now, just to let you know, I see you got a dishwasher.
I don't
in-
like that tone.
You got a dishwasher in the truck. We do not take major appliances at the garbage
You don't
place.
take radios. You don't take dishwashers.
Oh, you're the radio guy. I remember you. Brought that radio in last time.
Yeah, you wouldn't take it.
Please don't get me banned from the garbage space, please.
Hey,
It's my
champ,
favorite
don't
place
worry.
in the
You're
world.
fine here. You're welcome as long as you want to come in. You just can't bring a big old dishwasher and expect us to take it like numbnuts over here. Yeah.
That's not how my name is pronounced.
I'm sorry, Mr. Numenhaus.
Thank you. And I brought my kid. I know it sounded like positive that I wanted to show him the operation, but I actually wanted to show him what a lousy operation you run
no, Dad,
because it looks
please.
like you don't accept one piece. What do you even accept in the garbage
We
place?
accept no liquids. We do accept certain pieces of garbage, i.e., things that are
Let me see
not
that
able
list.
to be put into the compost.
Let me see that list. We've got a whole fish skeleton.
You can do fish
deflated
skeletons.
basketball.
You can do deflated
a banana
basketballs.
peel boot.
Yeah, you can do a boot. Yeah.
This is all classic cartoon garbage.
We only accept classic cartoon garbage. What of it?
Well, what about the radio I had was kind of looked like it had a busted out speaker and
Yeah, it was close. It was borderline.
What about the
But I
apple
didn't like
core?
your attitude. What's that?
The apple core?
You can do an apple core, yeah, for sure.
of course an apple.
I want a time back when garbage was garbage.
Suddenly a reporter pulls up in like an old beaten up car. It was like, hey, what's your last name? What was your name again? Oh, did you name yourself?
I'm not named.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're Namanus.
Hey, Smithson, what are you doing with all that classic garbage? The town has a right to know. Tell me what you're doing with that garbage.
No comment. I said it before, and I'll say it again. No comment, no thank you.
It's just one guy.
Okay, but to you, one guy.
Okay.
No comment.
Reporter gets in his beat up old car, drives away.
As I
writing.
was saying, I yearned for a time when garbage was garbage. Apple cores, banana peels, fish skeleton, deflated basketball. You know, real garbage. Now we got a bunch of things like plastic straws, gumming up the mix. If only someone would fix that problem. All right, off with you. Get out of here. Never come back unless you're bringing real. Except you can come back.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you can
Thanks for
always
being nice to my kid,
come. Yeah.
even though I don't agree. And I also now am intrigued because there's clearly a gumshoe reporter on the case.
Who writes for the
Party Islander.
Party Island?
I guess you can't say
Par-
gumshoe reporter, can you?
Why?
Why
They're a
not?
detective. Gumshoe just isn't it new?
Is it a term for detective, or is it a new, or is it a term for
no,
new,
it's, I guess it's just specific to detective.
like you're just a gumshoe,
Gumshoe.
you're a detective.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's just a young.
Oh, he's a
noob-
cub. He's a cub reporter.
cub reporter. That's what it is. Noob detective is Gumshoe.
Cub reporter.
I want to go to
I
the.
love their little kid was very
Yeah, I
so
love this kid.
sweet. I love
Couldn't
that
be mean
I
to
love
him.
that he
So-
wasn't banned.
And
Yeah.
then the TV crew. I mean, that would just be my dream come true to get
Oh,
on
yeah,
TV
yeah.
at
Oh,
a
yeah,
garbage
at the
place.
Oh, was everything
Yeah.
at the garbage place?
Let's just do a 2-second scene back in the tunnel with Rando,
Rando, Styles.
and
Squigs.
and Squigs.
Squigs.
Do you
Please
think-
don't leave me.
Look,
Come on.
It's been so many.
Please.
Okay, well, can we maybe set some boundaries and some
No
assurances?
boundaries.
Squigs.
It's off.
Okay.
We can't.
You know what?
We'll go back. I just wanted to touch
No.
it. I wanted to peek in. I want to go to the. I called it Fool's Paradise. What was the store that you had?
Oh, San
San
Francisco.
Francisco.
San Francisco. Did you have San Francisco growing up?
Out in Vancouver, I don't know. I think the first time I ever saw San Francisco might have been West Edmonton Mall. We definitely had like
great
dollar
mall.
stores, and well, there was one beautiful joke store on Main Street back in the day, and what was so
Oh,
great
yeah.
about it was the person who ran it, the guy, was the most unhappy human being in the
Yeah.
world. So it was just this juxtaposition of like, "Hey, get out of my shop! I hate these jokes."
Yeah.
And it was like a fart machine.
Totally.
And
No
a Wookiee
refunds.
mask. Get out of here!
Yeah, that's perfect.
Serious business.
Okay, I want to go into the one that's in our town. We can name it during the scene. Maybe you and I are a couple, or we're friends, and we're getting a gift for someone, and you're the guy. You run the place.
I run the place. Okay.
Because you were excited about maybe listing things that you had. We could also.
Oh yeah, but I'm really bad at that. but we can all do
we'll
it.
all list things. Yeah.
I'm bad at lists.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, I guess we could go here. You know, they have a gift for everyone.
Yeah, I think it's special. It's
I know, but I just don't know your brother very well.
but it's like novelty. It's just special.
So did we name the place yet?
No,
Not yet.
No.
Hey, welcome to Wacky Warren's Warren of Wackiness.
Hi, Warren.
Hi, Warren. Are
I'm
you
Warren, and
Hi,
Warren is also where rabbits live.
Okay, that's true.
So Wacky Warren's Warren of Wacky.
I got
you
you.
see?
That's, now I understand.
www.4w.
Yeah. Is that your website? www.www.
We pay a lot of money to have 4 W's. www.www.
Oh,
Wow.
The beginning is www.
Yeah,
Wow.
it costs us $50,000 a year to do that.
My goodness.
This place is special.
We should
Anyways, have a
probably
look
buy
around.
something.
As you can see, some items are ticketed for clearance.
Can you name those items?
Absolutely. You've heard of X-ray glasses.
Yeah.
These are X-ray glasses.
Oh, they used to be Ray glasses?
No,
And
yeah.
now they're
4 X's, I see.
Okay, and over here is it's a pet rock with a butt on it.
Okay,
and the
marked for
butt it
clearance.
makes a sound. It goes. Okay,
that's pretty
and
good.
the pet rock is coming out of it is a thought bubble saying, "Sounds like my ass is an ass."
This is great. I think that could work.
That you can't sell that? It's marked for clearance?
Well, you guys look around and maybe pick up and name some things too. So
I guess I don't.
Okay.
okay,
I'll pick up some things and name
I'll leave
them,
you guys
too.
to it. Some of it is clearance. I'll be behind. Just call out for Warren.
Okay. Hey, what's this?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's a tiny piano that opens up into a pool table.
Oh, so it does.
Yeah.
Do you think your brother would like that?
I thought it was your brother.
No, he's your brother.
Oh, I know.
We're shopping for your brother.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
problem.
See, I got confused. Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause I
He
don't
would
know
love
if-
that. He would love that.
Here's something. This is a ball and chain that has a wedding veil on it.
Oh, no, that's
hilarious.
funny.
Very
Because
funny.
getting
You can
married,
get one also with a
getting married to
with a bow tie.
is such a ball and chain.
Yeah. So we got both versions.
Oh, that's great.
Have a look around.
Ooh,
This is a bottle of pee.
that's all.
It's just food coloring.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but you get it as a joke.
Mm-hmm.
So no one wants a bottle of pee.
Well, I see that you have lava lamps and then something called guava lamps. What do they do?
Guava. So it's inside is guava juice.
Okay.
Oh, what's this? What's this over the hill
So
section?
I just noticed that I'm the only one naming things.
Oh yeah, this over the hill section.
I didn't bring
You
my
got a lot of,
glasses.
like-
What's in this?
Oh, over the hill. That's it's all for people 40 plus.
right,
Wow,
but
over the hill.
what's this?
Oh,
thing?
that one specifically, right there. Oh,
No, not that one. This one.
Oh, sorry. I'll get to that one in a second.
Hey.
Okay, so we'll put that one over here.
Yeah.
And we're talking about this one.
Yeah.
This is a mug that has a lipstick kiss on it.
Ah.
And
So it's pre-dirty.
it says, "Not my spouse."
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, saucy.
That's very saucy.
And yours was fake cocaine.
Oh,
and like, what does this fish on a wall sing "Don't Worry, Be Happy"?
No, it's just a fish.
Oh, it doesn't sing.
This one doesn't sing.
Okay.
This one does, but it's not allowed to sing.
Why?
It's problematic what it says.
Okay, well, we definitely won't play that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, you guys look around. You guys pick up and name a few things, and I'll be right behind the counter.
What about this snow globe?
it's kind of boring.
I guess so.
Well, that's not just a snow globe, though. See, you shake it up, and it fizzes, and you put it on the ground, and it spins around, and then it's. I don't want to go dirty because we'll have to put another warning on.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like there'd be like a lot more dirty stuff.
Well, there's a whole dirty section over here.
Over the hill you want to talk about?
No, the dirty section because this
Filthy.
it looks like there's a place where you kind of have to be 18 to enter.
Yeah, you guys want to go back in there?
Yeah.
You guys both over 18?
Yeah, I'm barely, but yeah.
What do you mean by barely?
I'm
Barely
18.
legal.
We've already started.
Okay, well, you guys, look, I trust both of you. You go in there behind the beaded curtains, why don't you hold up a few things and say what you see.
Wow.
You know what you do? You hold up a few things, say what you see, and I'll tell you how much they are.
Okay.
Okay?
How much for this?
I can't see it. I can't see it.
This thing right here.
Oh, yeah, that.
Do you think your brother would like this?
He's got one of these.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got a few of those. Can you look closely and describe?
I'm getting out of this section. I don't want to be in this section.
We're dancing with the devil.
Yeah, I do not want to be in that section.
Look, what kind of novelty gifts?
Describe your brother.
He like works at Foot Locker.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
he wears that ref shirt around
He
the house.
seems mad, but he's not.
Well,
you
we
know?
got these
type
big
of
feet.
person?
You know, they're like big feet. You strap them to your feet. You walk around. You make big
That
big
might be
feet
fun.
tracks.
That might be fun for him to wear at work, and people could see that and be like, "Whoa!"
It's not for work.
Oh.
It's not for work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
It's not for work.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand.
You know.
Anything silly. He loves silly.
He loves
fun
silly
stuff.
things. Yeah. Do you have anything that's like?
Silly? No. Mostly what we have here is kind of uninteresting stuff.
I would beg to differ. Do you have?
It's kind of confusing.
Do you have something that looks like a bowl of ramen noodles, but it's not?
Something that looks like a bowl of ramen noodles, but it's not.
Yeah, that maybe it opens up and there's like you can
We've
hide
got
money
these
in it.
pre-made bowls of spaghetti with like a rip top on them for Halloween.
Oh, that's great.
For haunted houses, so
Would you
they're just
like
ready
that?
to go. It's just raw spaghetti.
Spaghetti
Yeah,
for
right.
a haunted house?
Yeah, you know, you put your hands in it, and you go like, "Ooh, this is the
Why don't you
witches."
just use spaghetti?
Yeah, but this is pre-made. It's the brilliant thing about it. Here, come here. Look at this. This is pre-made.
Okay. Oh.
89. Yeah,
Wait,
exactly.
I'm gonna close my eyes. Was that
No,
brains?
you can't put it in yet. You can't put
oh,
it in
okay.
because they're covered like a Pringles.
I gotcha,
You
yeah.
have to rip it off. Good to go.
Yeah.
We also have grapes and
Peeled grapes.
Yeah.
Eyeballs.
Yeah.
Eyeballs, and then so that's pre-made haunted house stuff.
Thanks, Warren.
Yeah.
Why don't we leave?
Yeah, I'm getting bad feelings.
Yeah, and
God damn it! I really
so
need. I really need.
and then somebody comes from the back. Warren,
I gotta get better describing the stuff in here.
we watched that whole exchange,
Like everything takes like 5 minutes, and it's never good at the end.
and you kept telling them to pick things up and name what
Well,
they
because I was
see.
hopeful that like.
Like, why were you telling them that, Warren?
Well, I read once that if you get the client to say the name of the thing they're trying to buy, it's 50% more likely that they'll make the purchase.
Oh, a little psychology. Interesting.
So if I get them talking about the products, they're more likely.
right. You know, we're the only store that's still open in this mall.
Of course I know that.
The rest of it,
Martha.
like, look, there's 2 teens and an older man over there. Let's see what they're doing as we listen in.
You need to do anything in your power to not talk to me, huh? Warren.
Hello. Please, Squiggy. I mean, no, wait. What do
You're
you guys?
Squigs.
No, yes, I'm Squigs. Please.
I'm Rando, and that's Styles.
Rando,
Styles, bro.
Styles, don't leave me here.
Look, you claim the whole reason we became a group is because
No boundaries.
look, fine. But you said you could skateboard and you haven't once even been on a skateboard.
I used to skateboard the half pipe. I could do cool tricks like a McTwist and a 720, and I would land them smooth.
How long ago was that?
Heard of the Christ Air? I invented it.
The Christ Air?
Yeah, it's when you get up and you do this and you have your skateboard in one hand. It's a pretty cool trick.
Christ Air.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember Christian Hosoi, speaking of Christ? Yeah. He did that Hosoi, like he would pull it. I could do that.
Well, you know some of the terminology and the names, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I think we're just gonna have to maybe break the group up.
Yeah.
Styles and I, we don't want to explore as much as you want to, and also every place you take us to explore turns up to be a bust.
Fine.
I think we want to explore a lot more than he wants to. I think it's the opposite.
Oh yeah, I mean we're potato. We're sort of talking about the same thing.
Take me home.
Fine. This is the last time, Squigs.
Take me home.
Fine.
And on the way, I know a tunnel we can look at.
Squigs.
Okay, should we
Hold us back in.
So let's go back to the TV show. It's the next day. New episode of the TV show. Same beginning. It's right before we're about to go.
I've been canned.
What?
Yeah. Oh, act surprised. You know what you did.
What?
Yeah, that's right. I'm out, schmal.
No, we need you.
That's what I said, but the network is going to heck in a handbasket.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Yeah, well,
Oh my goodness.
look, good luck with your...
This is not the direction I want to go.
The fox is in the coop.
Oh no, hard-hitting news is, I guess.
God.
For kids.
So clean out my desk. Look at all these novelties I got at Warren's. Wacky Warren's. Warren of Wacky.
Oh, pick up some things and name them.
Nah. Okay, well, yeah, I'll try again.
Is that an egg timer?
So this is an egg timer.
Yeah.
But what it does is it actually makes the egg smell rotten.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? You put the...
You're on into.
Oh,
Yeah, okay. Well,
it somehow makes the egg smell rotten.
I don't know how it would
I don't know.
possibly do that?
I never tried it.
Does it just emit a rotten smell? And you think it's the eggs?
Yes, that's what it does. It emits a rotten smell. That's something that you would find at one of those stupid stores.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
can we be done?
Yeah. Okay. And you're on in one.
Oh, good.
Okay. Oh, let's go over. So remember, we're going to touch on the grand opening of that new corner store.
Okay.
And we're also going to be touching on some hard hitting news.
See, I'm not a smart guy. Like, I'm quite dumb.
And then list out the birthdays of the kids that are having birthdays today. Here's your list.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
bad
And
at
in
reading
3,
as well, but
2, 1. I will be co-hosting.
hey, welcome back. I'm Schmal Schmanthony. And we're here. We want to wish a happy birthday to Jacob
Jacob
Joe Hattisburg.
Jacob Joe Hattisburg.
You sent a nice little photo in. Here you're teasing your sister with some wacky spaghetti. It's great. Happy birthday, buddy.
And now for some hard hitting news.
Oh, God.
But first, we're gonna go to a cartoon, and we're out. Okay, you're still here.
Yeah, I was just whimsically watching as before I took my stuff to the car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sort of watching the last segment before I go. And,
Don't go, man.
well, what do you mean? They don't want me here? They don't want me here anymore.
What will you do? What will be your new job?
I don't know.
Maybe you could go work at the garbage place. Cut to the garbage place.
Hey,
Hey, what do you want?
I kind of talk like
I
you.
know. I think the reason I talk like this is because you would talk like this in a previous scene.
Anyways, I'm here to maybe get a job.
Wow, me too.
You're both hired.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. Anything else? I think that does it. Shall we go over what we've done?
I mean, I liked Paul making this wacky spaghetti canon and very much in the world.
Yeah.
It's a thing. It's a product that
The pre-made,
is
ready to
very
go.
common
Yeah.
in this world. I mean, so many things
Oh yeah.
introduced into the world
The
here.
tunnels are huge.
The tunnels are there, but
love a
we never
tunnel.
really
We never
went
got
in.
in,
No,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
of Squigs.
Yeah.
Because of Squigs, this crew of
Squig
people.
was trying to get you. We're trying to get Rando.
I
and-
love
and-
Squig, Styles, and Rando.
Yeah.
I do
And I love that we're
too.
meeting them at the end of their, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, whoa, this Squigs guy. It's like,
I know. I'm curious, like, why? Like, what's the relationship? But if he's the guy who knows everything about the town, maybe he's the one who told us about these
Yeah.
tunnels.
Yeah.
But he's
So
getting
we're
a lot of
bringing
things
him along,
wrong, too,
But then
right?
it's just,
it's just
at a
always
certain
bust
point, it's
after
like,
bust.
Yeah.
okay, we don't need you anymore.
Yeah.
But maybe we need him, and like maybe there's a reason to need him again.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
have to
Fine.
kind of.
But
drag
they're
him.
canon. They're in.
They're
good.
in. They're a
breaking
group.
him out of the old folks' home and breaking
Yeah.
him back in.
I love that.
No boundaries.
The little boy who skipped all of school and is
Oh,
in
yeah.
university.
Cameron Crowe.
Cameron Crowe.
Not to
Cameron
be confused
Crowe.
with Cameron Crowe.
Gavin Crowe.
Well, I mean, the Schmal Smanthony. Schmallant.
Sorry.
Slime.
Schmallant.
Slime.
Sorry,
I think
like I
it's
said,
Slime.
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 Yeah.
Keeping it.
We're
Yeah.
keeping it. You're
Yeah.
there. You're the host.
You're the host.
We don't know what's going to happen with his co-host, but
I think she should get out of the way.
she should get out of the way.
It was just some drama for that moment. But
I
think-
love them.
Yeah.
Like I love that they're that this show exists.
Well, it's also that they're trying to co-opt a kids show with hard-hitting news.
Yeah.
Very funny. Like,
Maybe-
what's the angle there?
Just trying to get more viewers.
And maybe Warren's Novelty Shop would be a great like sponsor for the kids
Oh
show or
my
whatever.
God, would it ever?
Sponsored by
Warren, and
Warren's.
it's like nothing's that wacky in Warren's.
Warren's
Wacky Warren.
Wacky Warren's Warren of Wacky.
Warren's Warren of Wacky.
www.com.
It'd be fun to give away like prize packs from Warren's place
Yes.
on the TV show and
Yeah.
stuff.
And
too.
then they'd have to open the things and name what they see.
yeah.
So 2 bottles of pee. Food coloring.
What else we got?
Well, the garbage place that
Garbage
doesn't accept much other
Mystery-
than classic cartoon
Yeah.
garbage.
Yeah, it's like classic
There's something up with that garbage place.
Another cool thing about Garbage Hill was like at some point because it was actually a garbage place in like it was like 1880 or
Oh, wow.
something.
Oh, wow.
They
So some, like,
they
historic
put the
garbage.
grass over it in not till 1950.
Wow.
And then so in like the 90s or late aughts, like the glass that was all buried in there started like
poking through
No
the grass,
way.
but it had been in the ground so long that it was not sharp
It was
edges.
like beach glass, like
So
smooth.
yeah.
and-
So it just like the hill shimmers like in a
Oh my
certain
God.
Oh,
way.
weird.
It's just like it's just a magical place.
Yeah,
That's cool.
That's really cool.
And I love that it's Winnipeggers would just it's garbage hill.
Yeah.
It's called something like Wayfair Park or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
garbage
And
hill.
it's just like
I
yeah,
love that.
It's garbage hill.
Our place less magical.
Yeah, but less magic.
The garbage place, which seems like a franchise.
It looked like it was like a
Yeah,
storefront.
it's a franchise. It's a storefront. He opens the door. Come on in.
Accepting garbage.
The one thing that I absolutely love from that scene is that there's a character somewhere in this world that I'd like to keep, whose name, when you read it, reads Numbnuts.
that is very funny.
Mr. Num.
Hey, you pronounced it
That's
wrong.
not how you pronounce my name.
Numanus.
Numanos.
Yeah,
Numanut.
Yeah,
Numanus.
A well-meaning
Numanus.
insult.
Yeah. Look at numbnuts.
Numanus.
That's very.
It's a pretty good
That's
joke.
funny.
So like to keep
Great.
him somewhere. But that's it. I mean,
Yeah,
that's-
the Wacky Warrens and yeah, all of that. Really fun stuff. Paul, you're an exceptional guest.
Paul, you're a townie.
Yeah.
I'm a townie.
You're a townie.
Welcome
what
to
is
Hey,
it?
did you hear that, Sila?
Yeah.
I'm part of the town.
Let us know when you listen to this episode, the two of you, and write in. We have you can even send in voice memos and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So get
Yeah.
Zyla to send
Xyla's
us a little
review.
note.
Yeah, I asked
Zyla's
her
thoughts?
before we came in. I was like, "Is there anything you want to pitch for the town?" And she's like, maybe someone who like is really into weather, like they, like they make videos about because people want to know what the weather's like. So this person makes videos about the weather, but it's weird.
Love
good pitch.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, I love that pitch. Okay, this has been the Town Show. Paul, where can people find what you do? Do you have an online presence, Instagram, that
sure.
kind of stuff?
Like Paul Anthony's Talent Time
Yeah.
is a thing. Just putting up a bunch more clips and full episodes on YouTube, but
Nice.
it's better if you go through the website because it's all it's kind of organized better. But that's I think it's talenttime.biz. There's no business like show business.
Nice. B-I-Z.
Nice. B-I-Z.
B-I-Z.
And overall platforms. Yeah.
Awesome. Great. Thank you, Paul.
Can't wait to have you back, Paul.
Thank you,
All right.
everybody. And
Goodbye.
from
Thank
all of
you,
us here at the
Chris.
Town Show, bye-bye.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks, guys. Wow. Here's the song. Great one.